Hey Clashers, BILLIUS here. Today I'm continuing my series on miners, but I'm going to show some miner variations, bringing in different types of troops to support the miner attack. This could be giants, it could be a queen walk with 4 healers, a golem, some wall breakers, bowlers. So let's take a look at some of these attacks and see how they work. Now on this attack, my idea is to bring 10 miners to help the bowlers when they get to the core, so the miners can go in further into those outlying compartments. I've got bowlers on each wing with healers to help create a funnel, and then I'll be bringing in my giants with jumps to the core, and last I'll be bringing in my heroes with my miners, and finally my remaining bowlers. My intention is to rage over the Grand Warden area, have them all raged as they go through that second jump into the core, second rage up near the upper infernal, and hope that my miners together with my bowlers are going to cause havoc and they all get into that core area. I brought a heal for the miners along with 2 rage and 2 jump. Now, if you look carefully, you see the miners heading off into that left compartment outside the core. Bowlers are doing cleanup around the outer sections of the core and also continuing around the base. Now it's just a matter of the heroes completing the cleanup of the base. Now on this island base, I see that the ego is fairly accessible, so I'm going to start with a queen walk on the west side and bring a golem in behind using some wall breakers to go into the ring itself, tackle some of those heroes, and also help create a funnel on the west side. Then I'm going to be bringing my king over on the top side to help funnel over there as my miners start to head into the base and towards that eagle artillery. Now I'm also using a whiz and a couple of miners to help create the funnel I'm looking for. I really want that left side to be fairly clear so I can send my miners in near that barracks. Now I'll be starting my king in any second now. Notice that the golem really is a great way of taking the hits from the eagle at the start of an attack. Here comes the miners. Going to rage them now towards the eagle. They've got some Teslas to deal with. Now I got my king ability going down the other side. Miners are taking out the eagle and heading directly to the town hall. We have giants and whiz in the CC. I'll try to deal with them best I can with the poison. Now using a heal on the miners as they go through the ring. On the other side I've got my queen walk still intact. And you can see how effective miners are working on these ring bases if you can work out a way to funnel them towards the island. They're doing a great job. and this base is just about complete. Now this base is called the donut base. Has a large core with a lot of defenses in the core. So I'm going to be working on a funnel for my miners by starting with a queen walk up on the east side by those army camps. Going to bring 4 healers for her. She's just coming on screen. And I'm going to use wall breakers to let her come into the base. Attack that king. I'm bringing a whiz to help her take out that king. And now a rage wall placed so that she can get into the base. Notice if you can bring your wall breakers through the rage, it's a real advantage. Got a couple skellies. Now down in the south, I'm going to be working on funneling on that side with a golem and my king. Again with some wall breakers. Just coming on the screen now. Taking the hits from the artillery. Now unfortunately, because of that inferno, my queen isn't going to make it too long. But she's done her job, and so has the king. And now that core has a lot of defenses, so I'm bringing a lot of miners in. The funnel's terrific. I've got the warden in behind the miners. Everything's set up for a great attack into the core. There's a heal. Miners are doing their thing. Warden ability certainly helps. Now another heal. And now the miners are taking off to work on the ring. And I'll let you watch the rest of the attack. I guess you could call this army comp a Queen Walk Gomi, but really you want to customize your attacks to fit every base, and certainly ring bases are better attacked in many cases with a Queen Walk to start off. Now this isn't an island or a full ring base. I'm going to try something different here, another variation. I'm going to start with a Queen Walk from the east side. I want to take out a lot of those buildings. Now I'm going to need the 4 healers and also a rage as she comes in under a lot of expo damage. My idea is to use wall breakers to crack that corner, and in a few seconds I'll be bringing in a golem as well as my king all into that one section. There's a whiz to help out. Now the rage as she loses her health. And now here we come with the golem and the king. And now if you look down towards the south, I'm going to use miners this time to help clear some of those buildings down towards the south. There's most of my miners coming in. And now I've kept miners in reserve, and I'm going to use those to help head towards the core. And there they are, the clan castle miners. Heading into the core. Got the healers helping out. large number of miners clearing out those heavy defense areas around the bottom V of the base. And unfortunately, I didn't have quite enough miners to take out that eagle right there. So we're going to have to be patient, take it out in a few more seconds. And let's watch the rest of the attack. Well, my goal today in this episode of miners was to show that you can't always use mass miners to get a 3-star attack. They're not that reliable. So if you can figure out ways to customize your attacks using start off with a queen walk, or using bowlers to help funnel by clearing out the flanks, or bringing in giants or golem to act as meat shields to help the first stage of the attack, you stand a better chance against some of these bases at getting that 3-star. Miners are still a star, and they're still the key to these attacks, but it helps a lot when you can bring support troops in.